Oops. Give me a second. Why did I not get any of this ready? I had time. We're good. Don't worry. Game capture. Not that big. We're good. Don't worry, we got this. I'll figure this out. So glad that I don't need a guest tonight. Ugh. Alright. Time for classic mode.
Classic mode.
We've just got this bottom row left. Pretty much. We finished off with Wario last time. So we got Toon Link, Rob, Olimar, Lucas, and I think we might have to do Pokemon Trainer like 3 more times. We'll see. But I'm just gonna go ahead and get into it. If we get that done, we can do the stadium stuff, which hopefully won't take as long as this.
Ready, go!
Let me get in my element. Oh man. What a picture. Oh my god.
Ready, go!
I think I'm having an issue with how I'm playing right now. Like, I don't know what it is, but holding the controller is hard for me right now. I think it's because my hands are really cold. It's been like really cold here, which I mean is kind of good. Now, I'll be honest, I do kind of prefer, I do kind of prefer Toon Link over Link. I think he's a lot cooler, more unique. This game was so weird. It wouldn't combine you and your teammates' Dragoon parts. You had to like get all 3 of them.
Versus Ike. Ready?
Where's Soupington? That's gonna be next time. Because I've been rotating between single player and multiplayer stuff. Because I still have to get like the classic mode stuff and the stadium stuff. So next time Soup will have his time to shine. I hope I didn't make Soup upset saying that. I'm sorry. Huh?
Ready? Go!
I think last time we played Mario Party, or you were playing Mario Party. I think last time I said that you would be on here, but I meant like next time I do multiplayer in this game.
Complete.
I'm good. My Toon Link's kind of cracked.
Versus Giant King DDD.
So a bit of a stream update.
Ready? Go!
I made a concoction, I guess. Like at first it was pretty good, but it's a concoction, okay? Now, I'm putting this in the funny images folder because this is kind of a funny image. But okay. Give me a sec.
Versus Olimar.
Versus hot chocolate.
Ready? Go!
Okay, would you drink this? Yes or no? Would you drink this? Looks good, doesn't it? Looks good, doesn't it? Hold on, let me take a drink of it. I have it right with me, right here. Oh. Oh. Hold on, let me get this off of here. Oh. Your beeper turns on frame 1. No, here's the fun fact. I tried to make a keto hot chocolate, so I pulled out all the stops, okay? I used unsweetened cocoa powder, low-fat milk. I used stevia instead of sugar. Vanilla extract is just kind of okay. I tried to do all that, and I think I made, like, I combined the forbidden flavors or something, because it just isn't good. I don't know if this is what gourmet hot chocolate is supposed to taste like.
Versus Metal
Because
Mario.
This can't be rich.
Ready? Go!
This can't be rich means good. Oh yeah. In my server I was describing this as extremely rich. It's bitter. Like it's bitter, it's too chocolatey. So like when you think of chocolate, it's not like milk chocolate, it's like chocolate without sugar. Chocolatey. Whenever I say bitter, I think about how BMO says it in Adventure Time.
Versus Hit.
How they go like, it's bitter.
Ready? Go!
I guess other stream news. I should just make it like a thing, like I'll fucking chug my hot this shitty hot chocolate if I get, like, money. Because this thing is awful.
Versus Team Snake.
In other stream news, I made some art
Ready,
that was kind of cool. I posted it on Twitter and in the Discord. Where's the banker? I don't know, man. I haven't played Deal or No Deal in like over a year. Like, I don't know what it is. It's like some sort of like... It's like animals in the wild that like make themselves look attractive before they go predator on whatever's trying to eat them. It's a defense mechanism. The hot chocolate. Not people. Oh, Link. I'm talking about the hot chocolate, I'm sorry.
Lucas, Sonic, and Luigi.
I don't think the bot pinged.
Ready, go!
Unprompted societal rant. No, please! No! The fact that you haven't added one, I think, means good for me because you don't have a lot of points. Unless you're just stockpiling them and you're trying to play mind games on me. That's the thing. You could be, and I wouldn't be able to know. I hate Sonic. Yeah, you can't check that kind of stuff as a streamer. What, do you think... Do I need to check individual users' point amounts in case they're counterfeiting or something? Checks and balances. Hey, we're gonna win. And then I have to play not so good characters. No! Stop! I'm Charles, please subscribe. I think my favorite part about that whole thing is that if it was me linking his videos to you, all I'd be talking about is Charles, please subscribe. Like the way his voice inflects. That's all I'd be talking about. But you actually talk to me about the content of the videos. And then like casually like brought up how he says it. Okay, I'm doing the ping since the bot's not gonna do that. You know, come to think of it, the bot didn't even do that for Resident Evil, and nobody noticed. Do you think the bot's on strike?
Congratulations!
You found it.
Brawl
Brawl!
versus Zelda.
Ooh, speaking of Smash Brothers, since we're playing Smash Brothers,
Go!
what do you guys think about Dragon King the fighting game? I know, seeing it in motion was so weird. Like, okay, I think what surprises me more about it is the fact that they actually went out of their way to make sound for it. Like, I don't know what it is, but I would think that making a concept wouldn't require you to do sound design. But I guess it is kind of important to getting your point across. It's strange.
Ready, go!
I love the fucking Dragon King knockout sound. It's so good. It sounds like the Howie scream. Okay, so these Sakurai videos honestly prompt me to want two things to exist. One, I want to see like a ROM hack or like some sort of fan game that's based off of the cut 7th game in Superstar,
Versus Pikachu.
and I want to see somebody try and like
Ready, go!
recreate Dragon King. Something I don't think anybody's pointed out is if you look at the platform layouts that Sakurai like shows off, there's one that just literally looks like Norfair. Like it's like they were building a stage in Brawl and they were like, well, you know, this one stage from Dragon King never got used. Let's give it to the Metroid stage. I love Rob. I wish I owned like an actual Rob, but it would get no use. No bitches.
Ready, go!
That's all Robs. I feel like it would be fun to actually play like the NES Rob games, but I don't know. I wonder if anybody's tried making new Rob games. I did not like that. It kind of makes me sad that, like, okay, I fucking love the dedication that went into Ultimate in some places, and how, like, they basically just let the music team do whatever they wanted because that gave us a new Electroplankton remix that I love. But I kind of wish that, like, there was some sort of requirement that every series had to get, like, a new remix or something. Because, I don't know, do we really only need one Rob song? I mean, he's a character in the game. I'm not even mad at that. I mean, at least Kirby got something, period. If you don't count the, you know, the US getting a Japan-only Ashley remix. Wario got nothing. Kid Icarus got nothing, which really surprised me. It's surprising to me that, like, somebody on the music team was like, yeah, let me do a Duck Hunt remix. Punch-Out 2. Now, one thing I will say is, really big fan of Ultimate's Nintendog's Bath Time remix. Big fan. Big upgrade.
Break the targets.
Pikmin got a good remix. I will have you know the title screen from Punch-Out Wii is a song. It's crazy. You could literally just put in some of the fighters' themes. Because it's all the same song with a different leitmotif. Or not leitmotif, but genre. Is it a rights thing? That's all I can think of. Like, it has to be like some sort of rights thing. As to why they can't get all the bangers and shit. Right? You have all of Rhythm Heaven to work with, and all you can muster up is Bluebirds? Not even Bluebirds 2? At least Bluebirds 2 would have worked good for fighting. On the other, sorry, on the other end of the line, Sunku was saying, "I think he's coming for me." Answer the phone. We said the same thing. But the thing is all the songs in Smash were made by Masami Yon. Like all the Rhythm Heaven songs in Smash were made by Masami Yon. I'm pretty sure. Because past Tengoku, Zunku really only worked on the vocal songs. And if we're only able to get songs made by Masami Yon, there's still a big selection to choose from. Like, Ringside was made by Masami Yon. Is it a composer thing? Like, I don't know, man. It's just crazy.
Versus Fox and Wolf. Ready, go!
I have a hunch that Captain Falcon was only added to Smash 64 because they had, like, they wanted to have, like, a character that was just a regular fighter type. And he fit the bill. Because doesn't he, like, share a lot of moves with the Dragon King? Yeah. He, like, reuses a lot of moves from Dragon King and the design documents. Was Falcon Punch a Smash Brothers thing, or did that come before that? Okay, Wasn't there like an F-Zero anime or something where Captain Falcon uses a Falcon Punch?
Versus Giant Luigi. Ready, go!
I'm just wondering when Siva Gunner's gonna make a Dragon King the Fighting Game rip. I mean, I know the music in that is just drum beats, but I don't know. Damn, Rob, what the hell? I'm taking a drink of this hot chocolate.
Versus Ice Climbers.
Oh, this shit nasty as fuck.
Ready, go!
I tried. I'll say I tried.
Versus Team Snake. Ready, go!
I haven't played much Metal Gear, but I'm gonna be honest. I think my favorite Metal Gear character is probably gonna be Mei Ling whenever I play it. I know she only appears in like 2 games, but I don't know, I have a hunch. I have a type. I think. I love Mei Ling in Smash Brothers. And I briefly remember what she says in MGS1 because I watched one of my friends play it. I mean, she gets to be the one to talk about the Ice Climbers! And Olimar.
Break the targets.
Yeah, Holly,
Ready, go!
played it for us in a server and we watched it. It was a pretty good time.
Complete.
I love that bit. That's like the most memorable thing.
Falco and Bowser.
I'll have to bring that up whenever I eventually stream MGS one.
Go!
Which would you prefer? Which is more accessible? Is also a good question. Which is the best version? If I did that, would I have to play the GameCube version since, you know, it has Mario in it? I can get the original on Good Vibes Gaming. Good oibs! That's even better. dude. Oh, my stomach. Yeah, that's how Holly played it. I'm pretty sure it's... I don't know if it's a ROM, but I know that there's like an official way to purchase and play it on PC. I just looked at my Rob amiibo and it looks the exact same as this thing. Except it's facing a different direction. This song's so good, though. Like, they only gave Rob one song, but at least it was a good one.
Congratulations!
Wow. Alright, 2 more. Unless I have to do Pokemon Trainer like 3 times. Which is gonna fucking suck.
Ready, go!
What do you guys think of Olimar? I thought this... My dumbass thought this was Smash Ultimate. I only plucked 3 Pikmin. It's so weird playing Smash Ultimate after playing Brawl for like months. I don't know.
Versus Giant Yoshi. Ready, go!
Hey, just a reminder, oh! Just a reminder, please play Pikmin 3 Deluxe. Very good game. Very, very beginner friendly.
Versus Jigglypuff. Ready, go!
Especially get it on sale. Do you think that they waited so long between Pikmin 3 and 4 because of sales? Or do you think it was just because they were busy? For narrative reasons.
Versus Team Mike. Ready, go!
Is Bandai Namco working on Klonoa 3 right now? Are they? Yes or no? I love not having winged Pikmin. At best, they're in production.
Break the targets. Ready, go!
Can you grief other players? Now I'm actual size. fucking dumb character. Could you imagine? Joke character.
Ready, go!
Pikmin order is such a funny move. Other than like calling for Pikmin, you know, to come back to you, it doesn't do anything. What's the point? Why do I need to know what Pikmin's up next?
Versus Metal Zero Suit Samus.
Fucking waste of a button. It's so good though. I mean, like, if you have no Pikmin, you just do this. I mean, it gives you super armor. If you, like, input it on the right frame. I don't know if that's on purpose or not, but... Oh, yeah, that shit. I forgot about this. I feel like the only issue there, Dynamoto, is that would make people not familiar with Pikmin think that Louie is just straight up the bad guy in Pikmin.
Ready, go!
I mean, yes, but also you play as him. I'm not defending Louie, I'm just saying that from like a marketing perspective, you know, I don't think it would work. I mean, they wouldn't be able to make a Pikmin game where you play as Louie again. Nobody would buy Pikmin 3 Deluxe because you can play as Louie in it.
Versus Team Bowser.
Stop with this agenda. Oh no.
Ready, go!
No, please! Have mercy! Oh my god!
Versus Mr. Game & Watch. Ready, go!
No, please. You know, Pac-Man and Mr. Game & Watch probably live similar lives.
Game. Versus Giant Sonic. Ready, go!
Did they add right there, right on in Smash 4, or is it in this one too? Or wait, Sonic Rush didn't come out yet, did it? Or it just came out? It's here? I need to get it, dude. Best Sonic song in Smash? Oh, gee, I didn't know. It's a DS game. I don't know. I thought the DS came out in like 2006.
Ready, go!
But no, I apparently it came out in 2004, which is crazy. I don't want to. I mean, I have no problem with saying my age, but it makes me feel a little immature saying that I was 2 years old when the DS came out.
Complete!
Did Sakurai have to design Sonic's moveset, or do you think Sega
Versus
had the idea?
Pikachu and Mario. Ready, go!
I'm in the camp that Sega had the idea. Because... I like that. I think I kind of like that better. It's like a revenge thing. Sakurai's so pissed at Sega asking him last minute. Then he's just like, alright, well fine. I guess I'll pull my moveset for Sonic from your latest endeavor, huh? I don't know. I just feel like if Sakurai would put Sonic in good hands if he had to design a moveset for him, not under crunch. It's fucking crazy. You'd think, oh, we let the music team do whatever they want. You'd think that there would be, like, tons of people on board for Sonic remixes, but no. We fucking love Castlevania and Mega Man. Which one did the Cali remix? Because I liked that. I love Hayden and Bo. I don't think I'd trade... Okay, well... I feel like I have a reasonable bargain for trading the Electroplankton remix, but... It would have to be more than one song for me to give up the Electroplankton remix. Do you think Olimar's just thinking about what he's gonna use this thing for when he kills it? Dude, this is a knapsack. Dude, this is a sleeping bag. Supper? Like, I don't know. If I were to give up the Hanenbo remix, I think I'd need like a ton of Sonic CD colors, fucking bring Right There, Right On back. I'd need like a ton of music to give up that. Going straight into the blue Pikmin again. What a fucking shit canonical player. Giving it to the fucking blues. Do you think Namco really didn't want to... Do you think Namco was scared, and that's why they didn't put a lot of Pac-Man stuff in Smash? Like, they were scared that they would be too, yeah.
Congratulations!
Like, they were scared that they would be too, what's the word? Flamboyant with their media. Biased. I think flamboyant works too. Like Chef Fruity? Ambitious?
Versus Toon Link.
like maybe they were worried that fans would be like, oh man, of course, Namco worked on this game, so there's gonna be a shit ton of Pac-Man stuff in it. Good job, Namco. Like, I don't know, maybe they were scared. Or maybe Sakurai just didn't want it.
Versus Diddy Kong and Donkey Kong.
I'm not gonna hide the fact that
Go!
Smash Brothers is the reason why I got so into Pac-Man. I feel like that's something I have to admit, if I haven't already. Hopefully not as devastating as Jerma saying he doesn't actually like Pac-Man. Hates Pac-Man and 3D World. He didn't say he hated Pac-Man.
Giant Charizard.
Oh.
Ready,
No, I'm Wub likes Jeremiah now.
Versus Ness and Lucas.
He and Miyamoto would not see eye to eye.
Ready?
Hates Pac-Man. Hates Mario. What the fuck? I'm fighting Klaus? Why are Klaus and Ness friends? I have not played the new Mario plus Rabbids, but I would like to. Thank you for bringing that up, actually. I'd like to present a hypothetical. I know I like to surprise the stream with these concepts, but I think it would be good to know in advance the interest levels. Would you all be interested in me streaming the original Mario plus Rabbids? And if so, I would like to present a new concept. Okay. Listen to me, okay?
Break the targets.
On days where I have absolutely nothing to do the next day, 4-hour stream. And the other 2 hours would be Mario plus Rabbids. Well, the original Mario plus Rabbids did that. We don't know about Sparks of Hope.
Versus
Oh, you're just saying that you wouldn't be interested in general because of that.
Ready, go!
Well, yeah, I was like, would you be interested in me streaming the original? I mean, like, you say that, Blob, but at the same time, they got to remix the damn boss fight theme from Donkey Kong 64. It can't be all that bad.
Versus Metal Zero Suit Samus. Ready, go!
Xbox. I wanted to point this out. I don't think I ever got to show this off, but whenever I see this bread roll, I just think of Xbox. And I feel like it was done on purpose. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I remember. You know, it's reasonable about the Great Kirkhope thing. I remember that whole situation now. I mean, he seems like a nice guy, but I'm sorry to hear about that. That's not a fucking situation.
Ready, go!
You mean the one where Grant Kirkhope blocked Blob? Well, like, no, here's the thing. I'm not, like, saying, oh, Grant Kirkhope is a bad person because of that. I'm just saying I understand where Blob's coming from, because he did that to him. No! I mean, I'll admit it's a little uncreative, but... Well, I'm fine with him doing that, but... Toby Fox, worst composer of all time.
Ready, go!
Yeah, but that's the thing! Is that he used the same song. It's like Grant had, like, that on backup for emergency situations. I don't know. I'll admit, I listen... When I watched Mike's stream of Mario plus Rabbids, and I heard the main map theme, I was just like, hey, wait, Well, my thing more so is if that would be a rights issue, like a copyright issue. Reusing the same melody for two different companies. I don't know. God. I mean, trust me, I could care less about copyright when it comes to music, but, you know, I just don't like seeing musicians get in legal trouble.
Ready, go!
Speaking of Toby Fox and the Pokemon thing, I was watching the Runaway Guys today, and Chugga Conroy picked, like, the worst sentence starter. Like, my eyes widened before he finished the sentence. I got really scared. He went like, you know, I didn't really like Toby Fox. And I was like, huh? And then I let him finish and it was like, I don't really like Toby Fox's music in, Pokemon Sword and Shield. And I was like, oh, okay.
Versus Ice Climbers, Wario and Wolf.
Lily, what if the Baba was you? God, indirectly 2 Homestuck references in one Runaway Guys video, huh? Because there was that, and then there was the part where Proton John, somebody else picked up the music, it doesn't count! Then there was the part where John went like, I told you about the boulders, dude! Or bro. It specifically has to be bro to be a reference. I will say, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles beat 'em up games looking mighty interesting. Man, I don't get how 3D modelers and animators can pull this stuff off. I'm gonna have to make that thing one day. I don't think I'm ready. Just like making all these models and animating all of them. I mean, it's even harder in a fighting games context where animation length means everything, but oh, it's crazy. Like, for an animation test in class today, I tried to animate Karate Joe's combo move from Rhythm Heaven Fever, and I swear that model was bugging out like crazy. It couldn't handle it. Did not like being moved around. I think that's everybody that wants me to play Pokemon times. 3 more times. Oh. I used Run Bun. Probably shouldn't have used Run Bun, but
Congratulations!
oh, they're friends again. No, Run Bun is Lily's, I guess, technically first ever rigged model she made for class. There it is, clear classic with all characters. Unlock 75 or more hidden songs. Wow. Yeah, the congratulations logos tend to try and look like, they try to represent the character that they're on, or whatever. Bob, you love Chugga Conroy. Unlock collect trophies for all characters. I have no idea if this means play Pokemon Trainer 3 more times or what. Look it up. I'll do something else while we're getting the consensus on that. I gotta clear Target Smash with all characters. I have Pokemon Trainer, like the actual trainer. I don't have Squirtle, Ivysaur, or Charizard. I love this. When you go to the fighter tab, and it has all the Pikmin colors as fighters. Look at these fucks. You play as this thing. Oh, I have Charizard? Oh, I guess that's who I finished Classic with. That makes sense. Real character. I don't know. I'll see. I think that achievement's counting Final Smash trophies too. I don't know.
Break the targets.
Alright, time to grind. Alright, gamers, it's time to rise and grind.
Ready, go!
Because Crazy Orders was a lot more fun. I loved Crazy Orders. Could never finish it because I was so greedy. I hope this doesn't count Zelda and Sheik as different.
Ready, go!
I don't know, I thought Crazy Orders was fun. Master Orders sucked. Lame mode.
Zelda.
Okay, they are the same.
Ready, go!
I feel like Sakurai wanted to make a roguelike mode. So that's why he did it. That's why he did it. This is great.
Ready, go!
What do you mean?
Ready, go!
Well, they did, as a spirit. I want to be cool, please. I feel like, and it's really sad that I have to say this, because I don't want it to be true, but I feel like every Smash game has a different lore, different take.
Ready, go!
Pit Defender. Anyone try out the new point rewards yet? I hope I haven't been missing any. It's showtime.
Ready, go!
I'd say Uprising Pit would show off. He needs the Ice Climber break, dude. Why is Snake doing this? Why is he here?
Ready, go!
Would this be more pleasant if I turned off the music in the game and played different music while I grind? Try it out. Okay. Okay! Too dark! I love that scene so fucking much, I don't know why. What did I add? Oh. Hold on. Playlist takes so long to load. Eustace? Yes, you can. That was the whole thing. There was an update. You can add tags. Alright, there's your tag. I think it went through. Hey, Eustace. Like, for whatever reason, like, okay, a lot of Adventure Time's jokes don't crack me up, but for some reason that one broke me. Like, yeah, sure, I'll smile at a lot of Adventure Time's humor, but that one just breaks me, and I don't know why. And it's not even the joke itself, I think it's just how he says it. like the way he screams and goes, "No! Too dark!" Yeah, that humor is really good too. What's he doing? Let's kill him!
Ready, go!
I think this improves the experience a lot. Like, he sounds so, like, minorly inconvenienced by it being dark. At first, he's just like, too dark! And then he turns on his light and he's like, no, it's too bright! Now it's too dark!
Ready, go!
And then he fucking sets his house on fire. He just lays down and he's just like, He's just laying in bed while his house is on fire. He's just like, okay. Like, the way he says it, it's like, he's like, I can get used to this. Cinnamon Bun's fucked up, and I think he's slowly becoming one of my favorite characters because of that. Why did Princess Bubblegum take away his nightlight?
Ready, go!
He needs to grow up. He lives in his own house. He should be able to do whatever he wants. Like, I feel like it would be slightly different if he was living in the castle, but he's not. It's his house.
Ready, go!
You're not a little kid anymore. Also, when you were talking about how, like, there's just night lights of Jake, I feel like we missed, like, a crucial part of the story, and that those are Jake's night lights. Jake just gives them to Cinnamon Bun. True heroes. Maybe Princess Bubblegum is actually a bad guy.
Ready, go!
Ha! Let's take a look here. What? That doesn't do damage. I heard that in Cinnamon Bun's voice. Oh, it's still not there! Why are you wasting your arrows? God, if there was a limit on those, that'd be awful.
Ready, go!
You guys excited for the Mario Party streams? The Mario Party 1, then Mario Party 2 streams? What if you just said, I can wait? I can wait.
Ready, go!
God, I fucking wish. I found out that those existed, like, I want to say within the past year. they're really neat. I know that they're more of like a gambling type thing, but I don't know, they're interesting. They run off of like the GameCube engine or something. Well, some of them do at least. And I found out there's like a ton of them. I think they're like Japan only, but I don't know. What? But gambling's a whole mechanic on Twitch. I was saying that there was a whole ton of Mario Party arcade games. I am not coming to gambling's defense. I am just saying that predictions are a thing. Twitch only wants to keep its self-sustained economy alive. I'm joking. It's not money though. It is to me. According to Blob, Twitch partially banned gambling. Rosalina and Luma. Hey, we did it! Aw, the jingles aren't there. This is the price I pay. This one should be easy because level 2 and level 3 should be easy because, you know, we did most of these, you know, when we were grinding. It's just that we died with some of them on level 3. Oh, that was it! That was all I needed! Oh, that's good. Oh. Ooh. Oh!
Ready, go!
Did he know? Did he? Did he? Where's the mummy? Why's your dead uncle in there? You know, when you put it that way, it is kind of hard to decide what exactly about Diddy Kong's recovery is what makes it so bad. Now, I don't think that makes any sense. I never understood moves that, like, take away your recovery. Other than, you know, your recovery. Like, is Din's Fire really gonna do anything to me? Oh, so they pretty much did nothing. Oh, sorry guys. Guess Clubhouse Games is gone.
Ready, go!
See, I was thinking about making Mario Party streams a regular thing again. Nine Men's Morris, no! I was thinking about making Mario Party streams a regular thing, but my schedule is fucking full. I play something every day.
Oh, come on, trainer. Ready, go!
I had an idea for something on I was gonna do like fan games on Sundays, but I don't know. Fan games, ROM hacks, etc. Sure. Give me a sec. Let me pick something. Okay, there's nothing in the playlist that immediately sparks out, so I'm gonna pull something up. Ruins!
Ready, go!
Like, I don't know. Is fan games and ROM hacks interesting? Would that be more interesting than Mario Party? I'm trying to gauge interest. But, like, the thing is Mondays are my, Mondays are, like, the days where I have nothing to do, so streaming on Sunday for 4 hours would be more ideal. It's a dilemma. Like, okay, typically Monday and Wednesday, I have a chance of not having to do anything. So that means that Sunday and Tuesday streams, I have better chances of streaming more than one thing. Should Mario Party be my more than one thing? Should I wait for something else to be finished? Like, I don't know, Killer Queen Black being offline? Oh yeah, and I didn't even think about that! Sundays at the moment are for Killer Queen Black. And Killer Queen Black's car. I was really proud of that one. Mr. Saturn! He's gone. Yeah, that's why I picked it. They only had WarioWare music in Brawl. In fact, the series was called WarioWare Inc. I mean, I'm just saying, Wario really made his name in the WarioWare games. Yeah, I know. I wasn't trying to be sassy saying that. My apologies.
Ready, go!
Wario first appeared as Mario's rival.
Ready, go!
Did he really? What if Wario is like a future Mario, like a Mario from the future that didn't, you know, didn't make it through all good. Punished Mario. Somebody made a theory that Wario and Waluigi were like creations by Bowser. Like, Bowser was trying to make Mario, like, clones of Mario and Luigi to do evil things, but they didn't come out all that good. Fucked up stuff.
Ready, go!
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of, not exactly, but kind of the plot of Shadow the Hedgehog as a character.
Ready, go!
Yeah, that's why I said kind of. Yeah, I wasn't expecting it either. How much more ruins do you guys think you can take? You're numb. That's such a funny way of putting it. If Isabelle was here, I'd play her music.
Ready, go!
I wish I had that program that Simple Flips had. Fuck! I want to do that so bad, but I think he's already done this stage. Fuck! Okay, Sonic did it. I was like, oh, it'll have to be next stage. I gotta keep the music going, god damn it. Well, I mean, it's not the worst thing because stage 4 literally takes place in ruins. So apparently, Prankster Genie considers, that fucked up animation where Wario's wearing Pepe the Frog. He considers that episode 4 of Living with Wario. Like, actually. And I don't like that. I know, he's not mowing the lawn. Okay. So the animator of Living with Wario, Prankster Genie, you know, does his own curse content. And... Ooh, silver. And I don't know what it is, but he tried to use Living with Wario to, like, advertise his new video. And, I don't know, in the description of another video, he, like, said, watch episode 4 here, and it linked to that video. But it doesn't even have, like, the voice actor or anything, it's just, you know, it's what it is, I guess. I don't know. Oh wait, this isn't Ruins, that's stage 5. This is Ice Climber. Games and Wario! I think the guy still does, like... I think he's like one of those YouTubers that talks about gaming news.
Ready, go!
He could be a member of Good Vibes Gaming if he tried. No, he mostly talks about PlayStation games. From what I remember, at least. Ugh. Game didn't like that. Oh!
Ready, go!
Well, devastated when the Wario Cups ended. I mean... I don't want to talk about story spoilers or anything like that about the new Rabbids game, but... might be eating if the Wario and Waluigi Rabbids came back. Okay, so how am I supposed to, like, make it up there? Oh! I think it's even fun. Oh, you have a point, DK. I think it's even funnier that Wario and Waluigi themselves aren't even in the game. The first one, I don't know about Sparks of Hope, and I don't want to know. Do you think Ubisoft realizes the demand for Rayman content? And that's why they, like, teased DLC for Rayman being in Mario plus Rabbids like that? Do they care? Does he know? Guys, if I can't even get past this stage as Mario, what the fuck does that mean for the other characters? Why is this hard?
Go!
This is the first character in the game. I still have to do this with like 37 other guys. Too dark. I feel like Veriti would probably say to somebody in Kid Icarus that they're not a little kid anymore.
Donkey Kong!
Oh.
Ready, go!
Was Pit human at one point and then died?
Ready, go!
Good job. I'm numb to it. I'm just thinking about that because I think I am too.
Ready, go!
We chose this over creative freedom of music. You did not need this song to continue. Fuck. How about after this I'll play as Wario?
Ready, go!
Do we have a deal? Okay, what Smash remix do you want me to play when I have to do that? Are you kidding me? Remarkable. What a specimen. Tomodachi life? Okay.
Wario! Ready, go!
Hey guys, Wario here with another video. Oh my goodness, it is cold, guys. I am freezing my buttocks off. I got to, destroy these targets, I guess. Oh my goodness, my stomach. Oh. I missed. Oh, shut up. Let me, get this target, I guess. I don't know. I like how cold this place is. It kind of reminds me of, eating ice cream, I guess. These targets are stupid, pathetic idiots. Obey me, I think I care about this a little bit. Not much, but you know, it puts bread on the table, I guess. I don't know. I just used my bike there. I am going to eat this target. It tasted like plastic. I didn't like it very much, but... I think, I don't know what that is. I don't know. I just got up there using my fat garlic buttocks. Haha. Okay, I'm done with that. Oh. Oh. The way you wrote up that message fucked with me. I hated that. My favorite Xenoblade song? I don't really know Xenoblade music. I like the Battle Torna song. And I like, You Will Know Our Names. That's about it. That's all I know. I still can't believe the coincidence that happened earlier today. Well, actually, it was more like just before the stream started. How, like, you know, I just drew Orange is Borange, you know, because they did the whole... You know, they've been gifting so many subs and stuff, so I decided to draw them. And then I finished that, and I posted it, and I was like, okay, I guess I'll just spend the rest of the time watching Simple Flips. And then I go to watch Simple Flips, and then there's just like a clip where Orange donated like 200 bucks to him, and it really scared me. I wasn't expecting to see them. You know, genuinely speaking, I feel like being a bank teller would probably be a pretty good job. Twitch streamer. I don't know. I could only dream to live off of Twitch streams and making other stuff.
Ready, go!
I guess you're right. I don't know. I don't know though. It's hard to say. I feel like there's not as many variables at a bank, but at the same time, I don't know. I mean, if I got robbed, I'd comply. Like, I'm not fucking risking anything. I got this movie clip suggested to me on YouTube Shorts, and I'm probably gonna say it, and then Dynamoto's gonna know exactly what I'm talking about. But it was like a robbery happening, and as you know, the bank teller is like dealing the money out to him. He goes, "Is this your first time being robbed? You're doing a good job. Keep it up." Free guy? No, it was not free guy, but that would be funny. No, I would fucking not defend the register at my job. I do love this part, yeah. I'd fucking run! God. Hey, we did it! Oh, that was only 10 characters. Lowe's strongest soldier. Listen, this cash register only holds up to like 500 bucks. There's no way in hell I'm letting you get between it. Between me and it. Like, obviously we have precautions. We gotta keep the, we can only keep like a certain amount of money in the register. But the annoying part about that is when you gotta make change and you don't have enough $20 or $10 bills. I hate asking people like, oh, yeah, we're told to just let them go. We can like pick up descriptions on the person, maybe look out and see like what kind of car they get into. Did I finish my thought when I said that? I was like, is it okay, you know, if I give you 10s instead of 20s? Usually they're like, yeah. Actually, I don't think I've ever come across somebody who's like, nah, I want them in 20s. Usually they want them in less denominations. What if you just bought a box of honeycomb instead? Do you think anybody's ever, like, rejected a denomination of money because of the person on the money? God, I fucking hate Abraham Lincoln. Fuck Andrew Jackson. $2 bills. I've definitely mentioned this before, but I have $2 bills. Because, well, we bought the pizza last weekend. Yeah, I have 2 of those too. We bought pizza last weekend and I needed... I wanted them to cover for me at least a little bit. And they gave me some cash for it. And I got 10 bucks, and then the other person gave me... But my other friend gave me 4 bucks in 2 $2 bills. One of them has pen writing on it too, and it kind of annoys me, but I don't know. Are those things actually just worth 2 bucks, or do you think they, What's up? What's the question marks? No, they just had them on them from something. I don't know. Unless they're counterfeit. I wonder how much counterfeit money I've held while working at Lowe's. Like, it's crazy. There will be people that buy, like, $500 worth of items, and they'll pay it in cash. That's crazy. They just have that on them. Now, I've heard it's because, you know, like, Walter White. Heard it's, you know, it's because, like, they can't get a credit or a debit card because citizenship, etc. But I don't know. I just feel like there's a point in which stuff like that gets kind of ridiculous, you know? Like, are you doing that for a job or something? Shouldn't you have, like, a bank or, like, a business card or something? I don't know, there's gotta be there's gotta be a better way. What if you lose it all? You know?
Ready, go!
We could have had it all. Guy who actually has cash under their mattress. That's my dad. It's crazy. I don't think my dad uses like any credit or debit cards. I should be doing that diagonally.
Ready, go!
I don't think he has like any credit or debit cards because I remember when I'd visit him, he would just like... Well, he has a bank account, but he always deposits and withdraws cash. I don't know, that just feels less safe to me. I feel like card is just optimal nowadays. Because it's like, if you lose your card, you can just call them to cancel it. Deactivate it. There was this one lady who was like, I can't let the cameras at self-checkout see that I'm buying this because this isn't my card. It's like, okay. And I just checked her out at the register at self-checkout. I'm a little nervous to go into work tomorrow because there's gonna be like a big change Because now there's 8 self-checkout registers instead of just 4. That's gonna be really scary. I don't know. I think it's more work. Because, like, I don't know. You know how many people are gonna be like, hey, I need help over here. I don't know how to use this thing. I hate technology. Which is why I'm at a hardware store. All my experiences with all my experiences with self-checkout machines have been fine. Especially the ones at Lowe's.
Ready, go!
Yes. Yes, they do. They require a worker to approve it. I know! Well, the thing is the only time in which it constantly fires off is when there's an issue and I can't resolve it. Like, for example, I don't think I ever told this, and I better start wrapping up here soon, but I don't think I ever told this, but for the past few weeks, I haven't been able to log into those self-checkout machines. You know what happens when I log into them? I don't know what it is. I think my username and password is cursed or something, but it freezes the machine. And by freeze it, I mean you have to, like, unlock the machine with a key and reset it. Do, like, a hard reset. It's crazy. Say my name. Hey Dynamoto, do you think Cartel got fring? I love that scene. Anyway. Solemnly disagrees! Alright, I'll do one more. I felt like there was something else related to work I wanted to talk about. Briefly. I don't know. I'm just kind of scared. For some reason, I thought you were talking about Mike Panoots. Have you guys had a pimento cheese sandwich because of Mike? Because of Finger? No? I don't know. I mean, it looks good. Looks good. I might have to try it sometime. That pizza looked fucking good. The one on the roof. I'm switching Pokemon. What do you mean I've done that 3 times? You charged me 3 times. Guys, I'm so funny. I'm gonna throw the pizza in the Breaking Bad house. It's so funny to me that the people that own the house that the house from Amazing World of Gumball is based off of actually censored their house on Google Images or Google Maps. What if, like, all the events were just canon, but she just took the house? Alright. I gotta wrap it up. I guess we just have the Eustace tag on our stream now. That's nice. I don't know when that goes away, but anyway. I still feel like there was something I wanted to say, but I don't know. I don't know. Speaking of which, check Timmy Turner's granddad when you get the chance. Alright, let me get somebody to raid. What? I don't know. I don't know who to raid. I think I might just raid Hanada Rin again. Oh, before I end things off, I'm gonna take another drink of this hot chocolate. I didn't even get halfway done through it. This 2-hour old hot chocolate. Yeah, let's check it out. Oh,